I'm thinking about dropping these CLOUT Chaser t-shirts. So they say CLOUT Chaser on them, and it's with the Dream Chasers logo from Meek Mill. So I might be dropping some CLOUT Chasers gear coming out.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because you just lean into the shit. No, that's what I'm saying. That's it.
Yeah. That's funny, but yeah, you always want to prove people wrong, like, you know, like, I'm not that way, but the more you do it, that's why you have to ignore it. Like, one time, the only drama I've ever had on the internet was, like, there's this editor guy who said that I didn't pay him, but he actually went and lied. It was all lies. Literally all lies. We had an agreement that, like, I was, like, in a bad place, like, I was just going through some bad stuff, like, I wasn't really making a ton of money, like, YouTube, I just started it, I was just telling him, like, anyone who wants to be my editor can do it for free. Like, at the end of all the videos, I had his @ and everything. Like, I got him so many subscribers and everything. Like, that's money, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he was fine with it. He never, if he had a problem with it, tell me, and maybe we can work something out. I stopped posting on YouTube. He got salty about it, wanted to get more clout for me, and made this whole story about how I had emails and screenshots and everything proving that he's lying.
So what did you do?
I went and, like, posted the screenshots, and, like, but no one cared. Everyone, to this day, sometimes, were like, pay your editor. Dude, and then I had to send him a bunch of money. I had to do so much shit. I'm like, dude, that's, like, so messed up how people really lie on your name just for clout, for money, for everything. Facts. And, like, other people, like, for me, it's like, I would, if I was, like, an outside looking in on that whole thing, I would be like, okay, maybe be like, oh, Summer's fucked up, but then I'd see my side and be like, okay, this is just this guy just being a little clout chasing asshole, like, you know what I mean? But no, everyone wants to hate me, so they're like, no, I don't give a fuck. They're like, I don't hear you.
Well, I think one of the biggest things about life is, and it's actually really whack, and it's the wackest energy, but also something that I kind of can relate to, or probably at some point was able to relate to in my life. As people get more and more successful, people that you watch, or, like, people that you stumble upon and notice that they have higher levels of success, people just start to come for the more. So, like, the more successful you get, the more people want to tear you down and pull you back down because they don't like to see that breakout success. Mm-hmm. There's really not that many people outside of your circle. There's not that many people outside of your family or your friends, like your good people, that want to see you succeed. They want to pull you back down because that's where they're at. So they want to whenever they get a chance to really rein you back in, they're gonna take that opportunity whenever possible. You know what I'm saying? Just as a world, as a planet, we're not a planet of people that want to see each other win. You know what I'm saying? Which sucks.
To be fair, there are people who do want to see you win. You know, it's like as humans, we always focus on the negative. We're like, oh, the negative is what we focus on. That's what we go to bed thinking about, blah, blah, blah. But we don't think about, like, look at your stream, all the nice things people say to you, all these people supporting you. If you drop something they buy, why don't we think about that? Because sometimes the good even outweighs the bad. And, like, we don't even focus on the good. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's going to be some assholes saying some mean stuff trying to tear you down. But we wouldn't be where we are today if there weren't people building us up. You know what I mean? So the people who are building us up are the really ones who matter. And we should just talk about, but we don't want to talk about, oh, look, you guys are amazing. We always want to, someone hates me. You know what I mean? So it's like, we need to change our mindset about that. You know what I mean? Like, we need to focus on the good. And that's, like, what I'm trying to focus on. And, like, those are my goals in life. Or, like, I like to dwell on bad stuff sometimes. I'm pretty positive, but, like, sometimes something bad will happen and I'll just dwell on it. Someone could be like, Summer, you won the lottery. I'm like, I don't care. Something bad happened. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, well, like, I should be like, oh my God, I won the lottery. I'm so happy. Fuck anything that's bad, you know? So we just need to change our mindset.
But also sometimes, like, I talk on these topics sometimes too because they are, they're, like, helpful for the chat. Yeah. Like, when I talk about, like, there's some days where
it's not like you have to be in denial about it, but it's like it can't be your everything because if you're always constantly dwelling on that.
No, but what I mean is, like, there's some days where I post about, like, what to do if you're having a bad day when I'm not even having a bad day. Yeah.
Because that's actually the days that I actually do that. Actually, days that I post about positive stuff are the days that I'm, like, not in a good place. Yeah. I'm like, I need to do this.
Yo, what's popping? What's popping with the mods right now? I see a lot of spam and a lot of bullshit in the chat right now. Maybe we have a few too many viewers. Judd, we could probably pop up on the mods a little bit. Everybody say mod's sleeping.
Is it like a full-time job to be a mod? Like,
yeah.
There's so much stuff that goes into this.
Yeah, well, most of them mod for, like, a bunch of different channels. You know what I'm saying? So they'll do, like, my channel, do somebody else's channel. Judd's spazzing. Judd's about to flip, dude.
So then when stuff is coming through, they just, like, don't let it come through? I'm just confused.
Yeah, so what happens is if they use words that, like, you don't like necessarily, then they'll like, it'll like auto delete. You know what I'm saying?
What words do you not like?
Let me just start spitting them out, Sommer. Can you fucking imagine? I just
I
sit
didn't
here.
use this against you.
What words do you not like? I just start spazzing, just blurting out fucking words.
I'm like, that's literally what they want to know. It's like, what really gets under your skin? Like, what would really fucking piss you off? Let me know about it.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I just like everything lately, bro.
I know.
But also like another thing too is like I was getting to like this advice like centric focus on this shit. People always want to focus a lot on like what they want to do in life, and they want to focus on like, yo, today I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D, and they don't spend enough time focus on the things that they shouldn't be doing. Like, I think controlling the toxins in your life and the things that pull you down and stepping away and making sure you remove those things, like even over the past like few weeks, like I started like not sleeping as well, not eating as well, like slacking on the gym a little bit, like all of those things that really, yo, shout out, it's Prince P for the 10 gifted. All those things that like really like.
Because then when that stuff piles up, then you can't even concentrate on your goals, because now you're like back on that million steps, because it's like, now I'm drinking again, now I'm partying too much, now I'm not working out, now I don't feel healthy, now I'm tired, now I have no energy to conquer my goals. So it's like, yeah, it's like obviously like a balance, you know, it's like you need to, there's so many things, like life is, can we just go back to like being like 10? It's so good.
I would love that.
Dude, I wanted to grow up so bad.
Much.
That's all I wanted. Like, people would be like, like older women would be like, Summer, like, enjoy your youth. I'd be like, shut the fuck up, Karen. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't know me. Let me wear my heels. Like, you know, now I'm like, oh, you're right, bitch. Like, it's really serious. Like, it's like, I wish, it's no care in the world, just living my best life.
Is that where you're at right now?
What do you mean?
Is that where you're at right now?
Like, I would love to be, like, young again?
No. I mean, like, are you at that place of, like, not really caring much about shit? Like, are you, like, super easygoing right now, or?
No, I'm caring. I have goals.
Not, like, 10-year-old status, but, like, how do you...
No, I have a lot of stress, and I'm mentally all over the place because I have so much adulting to do. I've been adulting since I was, like, 19 years old. Right. Before that, like, real adult issues. And it's, like, I really, like... I feel like that's going to happen with a lot of these social media kids. Is like, we miss out on a lot of their youth. It's just, like... It's like you're thrown into like real life responsibilities, and like a lot of people don't understand it, because I feel like people always like get a real, like, people don't understand the work of social media. Like, they think that it's not a lot of work, and it's just like there's so much stuff even behind the scenes that we deal with, that I'm dealing with. Like, it's just like it's a lot of stuff.
It's that behind the scenes shit that represents the majority of it. Like the business deals, like shit that's going
people
wrong,
trying to
like
sue
like that
like
kind of shit.
Legal fee. There's so much stuff that goes into it that people don't understand, and it's like mentally exhausting. Like, sometimes I'm just like mentally exhausted, because it's just like I feel like sometimes people are always kicking me. You know, it's like I feel like I'm like in a good place, and then something comes and like fucking I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, something happens like right when you feel like you're good, and it's like kick you up
while you're down.
Yeah, and it's like always so much stuff. So it's like.
Why do people keep saying stop yelling? Judd, do we need to fucking turn I need to turn my mic down.
Am I yelling too?
Wait, is that, chat, is that better?
We're all yelling? I'm like,
is that better? Hello? Oh, I'm asking.